Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast session. We're very excited to have you here. As you know, my name is Doyin and this is Oyin, and we're twinning today. The Oyin special. Thank you. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please comment as well. Share with your friends, your family members, everybody. Yes, yes. So what are we talking about?
I'm talking about this.
Yes.
We're giving you guys hot
Girls
Girls
gist.
gist.
But I mean, guys are also invited, so it's not only like you can
guys
get your
drop your points.
Yes.
Guys.
girls. So let's get right into it. The topic, okay, it's not the topic is not framed out, but basically, would you rather date? No, not would you rather, but what do you think about dating to build? That's how they put it these days. Dating to build or dating someone that's already built. So can you date a broke guy? Basically, that's it. Because when they say you want to build, it's about the person has not built, still laying foundation. And funny enough, there was a tweet I actually saw. I think it's trending on Twitter. Like someone said, "Oh, I wish I met this guy when I was still dating broke guys."
Oh yes.
And she was like, "Oh, he's the sweetest lad." But like she's probably done with that face,
Lad.
right? So what do you think?
I think of us have missed the point. Because dating, I don't remember dating being about the money. Of course, everybody wants to be comfortable, but dating it's not about the money. If you're going to date the money, let's start with the concept of dating. You're dating to marry, or let's say courting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the difference. Maybe nobody says courting anymore. It's dating.
Dating, yeah.
If you're dating to marry, and the only thing you're looking at is the finances, so that's the priority. What happens when the finances? Okay, see the way Nigeria is now. What happens when the guy goes broke?
Well, not like that's the
Then-
only thing you're looking at, but is it a deal breaker or is it a factor to consider when you want to date a guy?
I don't say it's a factor. I would say it's a perk of dating somebody who has money.
So you can date a guy that is unemployed or like he's still hustling.
I'm hustling. I'm unemployed. Would you date yourself?
I can date myself,
So what's the problem?
but so you also need to be with someone that can. I don't know. I don't like how this is going to sound. I'm not materialistic, guys. Trust me, I'm not. But you need to date someone that can cater to your needs while you're also catering to their needs. To be honest, I feel like love or dating should be about both parties caring about each other, giving gifts when necessary. Spending
That's not
time.
what love is. Jesus did not give you any gift.
He did. He gave me his
He
life.
gave He didn't
Yes.
give you money.
And not money. No, money doesn't have to be it, but it's part of it. Without money in the relationship, okay. I'm going to be sounding too materialistic, but I know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, see, I'm not saying that before you date a guy, he must have all the money that you want that he should have, but he should have like basic money. He should be comfortable enough for himself and for you as well to be able to. So take for example, I mean, I think I've dated a broke guy. Yeah, what you call a broke guy, and you want to, even though I'm not like the richest person, but there are times that you want to give gifts to this guy, and he doesn't have gifts for you in return. One person cannot just keep giving, and this is not even. I also feel like guys should also not date broke girls. So I'm also for the guys too.
Okay.
So it's not like, oh, the guy should always be the one catering and sponsoring, and the lady is just there.
What would you now consider the boundary, the thin line between broke and built?
Broke is with building is that there's land, there are materials to use to build this mansion, but you've not just built it yet, but you can see the materials, you can see the resources, you can see that okay, this place has potential though. You can see already that okay, this is going to be a 5-story building, this is going to be a duplex, but you can see the materials. But there are some levels that you cannot see anything. All you can see is probably the land. You can't see the resources. You can't see that this person is trying to do something productive.
So what you're saying now is, in order to seek shelter, let's look for where they're going to build mansion.
Let's build together. Let's build. I'll bring my resources. You have your resources.
Let's
We'll
build together. That indicates that you also don't have your mansion.
Yeah.
So two of you are going to come together and build.
I don't. Not even building. No.
Okay.
Actually, let's build. I can build my mansion. I'm building my mansion already. If you come, if you don't come, anyone, I can build my. We can have 2 mansions. I'll have my own. You have your own. When we need to get together, it becomes it's sounding like I'm the only person sharing my opinion, but like when you and trust me, like before, up until recently, I wasn't the like materialistic type, but when you've been with someone that, and like you're the one always catering, sponsoring, it gets to a point where you
Get tired.
yeah, like, and I think it's also the same for guys. It's just that guys, it seems like guys have been programmed to think that they are the providers, so they don't care. Like if you like they will send the girl to school, they will do this and that. That's another topic, because I don't even subscribe to that.
I feel like when we consider finances, a lot of us are going to stick in unhappy relationship. I know someone that doesn't like, I say, person she's dating, she's not down for it, and the person she likes, like really really likes, he doesn't have the money that her boyfriend has. Her boyfriend can afford to take her to Dubai. The person she's in love with can't afford to, and now she's stuck in the unhappy relationship because she wants to show everybody. And I think that's where the problem is. When you're this one that is built, you want to show it to everybody, like, oh yeah, okay, so
I get that.
We're comfortable, we're okay.
I get that.
But that really shouldn't be the basis of dating. You're supposed to get to know the person. The society is not supposed to know the person with you. They're just going to be saying the part of the money safe. It's for memories. It's society that has it. Because when you go to Dubai, you're going to post on Instagram, oh, this girl is jumping, this girl is enjoying life. What goes on behind the scene? I feel like that's the more important thing.
I'm sorry, this thing has been entering my eye.
I'm inside. I ain't the blue drink too.
Please.
God damn.
Don't care for. I know that distracted us from our topic, but we need.
Blue nation, one nation, girls nation.
This is good. Thank you. What's the name? The next bars. That's the general name, right?
I'm going to see this bottle. Here.
Thank you very much.
I hope there's no more, because this is mad. But anyway,
as we're saying,
the point is, most of us are always focused on the finances, and when we focus on that, it becomes the society that you're dating. You're not
no, but that's I think that's extreme. The part where you're doing things to post for social media.
But I think that's what most people do when it comes to the finances. You want to buy the gifts.
No, but
you want to get the gifts from your partner, or you want a comfortable partner so you can show off when you guys, go out for lunch, get gifts, that kind of thing. You feel me?
There's that, but there's also the part of wanting to just enjoy your relationship with your partner. If you're the type that likes to travel, you're the type that likes experiences, likes to just go out to eat, and not because you're posting. Some people just like going out for fun, just like quality time. You want to go to like the best restaurants, you want to just make memories, and there's no money to cater for these things.
I don't think the best memories are made with money. I think the best memories are made with 2 people, or the group of people, a lot of people involved in it.
Yes, but when money is
we
involved,
could sit down here and just and it's hot. And at the same time, we can go out somewhere, buy food, and be stock up and be trying to form posh. But here we are having girls just
There's that. But when money is involved as well, it makes it sweeter.
okay.
It makes it more memorable when you're able
I'm
to.
not, I'm genuinely not saying that. Oh, if you have money, you shouldn't date someone that has money. But then it shouldn't be the major thing you should be looking at when discussing with anybody. You guys should actually be more focused on either you're compatible or not.
Yes.
Money would convey that point of view. You take it out of the picture because you're enjoying something. Spending his money, spending her money, getting gifts.
So I get your point. I get
So
your
the
point.
person might be abusive, and then because he has money, he can send you the bouquet of the world, and then it takes your mind off. Oh, okay, this person has this thing we need to work on, or this thing I need to leave. I need to detach myself from. But because of that money, you're there like, oh, let's
So
just
I
stay
get
there.
that, but I think it also has to do with phases, like the stage of your life you're at. So, for example, if I'm just leaving school, I have no business saying, "Oh, I don't want to date a broke guy," because I'm literally broke. Or if I'm still in school, you can't be saying, "Oh, you can't be setting standards that you haven't probably fulfilled by yourself." But as you grow older, right, as you begin to say, okay, when you were in school, you could date your classmates, someone that is still hustling, same as you. After school, you get a job, you start making money, you start making reasonable money,
Mhm.
and the guy as well. I mean, I think it should filter out the kind of guys that you date. For example, you
And I think
cannot
that's just
be
the basis of
yes.
dating. You
So you
filter it
cannot
out.
be like working, say, mid class professional, and you're dating someone that probably just finished school. Not even, and this is not even the age thing. There's some people that like
What's
some
wrong
people's
with dating?
educations are faster.
Mhm.
Some people's are like normal paced. So you could be like, I mean, you can't be dating someone that is still hustling or still growing along the line while you're like,
Have you, when you're saying you're at your mid professional level, have you got to the point that you want to get to?
financially.
Career, finance.
Yeah, I'm still getting there,
So
right?
you are still growing.
I'm still
So there's
growing
the opportunity for he as well to
to
grow.
grow, but he's like behind. And
You don't
chances
have to be
and
at par.
chances and yeah, but like, okay, so I think it's also that, I mean, you also have to look at potential every time. If the chances of this person growing are slimmer than what it should be, there's no point going into
Okay.
it.
I think we are going
But
to disagree on that one. I don't know.
anyways, personally for me,
Personally, I think there's a
see
lot more.
me,
There's a lot more than
I can
just
I'm saying all these things now because I've been there, done that. Before I was see, I'm not even materialistic, and I can tell you that. For like, if I'm meeting a guy, I'm not thinking about, oh, does he have money to do this or that. Just be, the other things I will check before I get into a relationship. But I've also come to realize that money is actually important.
money is
Please,
important.
money is very important, and so even when a guy is broke or when a lady is broke, I actually don't think you should even be in a relationship. Even when I was like hustling, in quotes, hustling, like fresh out of school and stuff. I remember, hold on. I remember that I had met people. I had met someone, for example, who wanted to jackpot the next year and, was talking marriage. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. I mean, I was not at that level for me. I still needed to find my feet. That's not the time for you to be looking for relationship. Where, especially if the person has already found their feet, you will most likely be at a disadvantage because whatever decisions you guys will be making will be at the other person's
I feel like when
advantage.
you grow together, the bond is stronger. When
Yes.
when you go and meet someone that has everything, that has it all, and you're just there as a piece in the puzzle, I don't feel like you have that much value, or that person wouldn't value you as much as, oh, okay, we're doing this together.
Yes. Still my point.
I'm not saying then that, oh, everybody should go and struggle with anybody, but the moment you're looking for, oh, a built guy, a built guy, a built guy, you're going to lose your value along the line, because now you're focusing on the building, the foundation. the owner of the building, you know nothing. You just want the build because that's what we go, or because people want to suffer.
So that's, but you know, that's my point. I mean, for me, when I was still, I'm still building, but when I was like, when I was still at like
I'm still for land,
the
guys.
when I was still like barely out of school, I met someone that was already built. I was ready to move to another country, but I wasn't at that level. For me, I decided I felt like I still needed to grow to a certain level.
And
So
that's
for me,
fine.
yeah, and that's fine. So my point here is like, and I think it's both ways, because most ladies that, I mean, people have different preferences, sure, but like you said, if you are hustling as a lady and you're meeting a guy that's already built, he'll most likely, like, the value you'll be bringing will be minimal, and so your value may not be so recognized. But I subscribe to both of you being like at the same level or close to the same level. Not that he or she is here and the other person is like here, like the gap is so much and another person is trying to match up. So my point is like, look for someone that's is, I know people don't like to believe it, but I believe that there's a thing like social class or social status or what. So based on I don't know if you're getting my point, but my
Oh,
point
but I
is
think if we look back at generations past, I don't feel like they were meeting themselves in the same social circle. There was none of that because everybody valued what it was to
that
grow
was then,
together.
right?
Okay, and this is now says
Those Nollywood movies where the
so.
prince marries the poor village girl. It doesn't happen
I
anymore.
don't feel like the standards to love has changed or evolved. I feel like our understanding of it is like strained.
Mm.
Love will always be love. Love will always be what love is. Settling will always be what settling is. Dating will always be dating, or courting will always be what that is. Our understanding of it is straying far away, and we're looking out. I don't know. I don't know if we're thinking out of the box, but I think we're straying away from the box in totality. Like we're walking away from it. So I think everybody should bring back their mind. So, what are you doing? Why in a relationship? What job to gain?
Right. And different standards for different people, I think, as well. People just have different standards. So I think I don't know, have we agreed to disagree or are we disagreeing, or
I agree with people have different standards, but at the
and
same
different
time,
things they're looking for?
everybody should learn to like come back to what the original thing is. I don't know.
Because you know why I also have an issue with this thing is this whole like reasoning with the person. There's some people that they could have potential for 5 years, 10 years, they've not gotten there. The question is now, do you now have the patience? I mean, there are people that
I think that's a virtue.
there
I
are
think
stories of
patience.
people that oh, she stuck by me when I had nothing, when I was in the gutters, I was living in one room and she was with me, she did this, she gave me her school fees money. There are stories like that, but I think like you said, people have different standards, people have different
There are people
things
that
they require.
would do that
Exactly. People have different
without
levels of
expecting
patience.
anything in return, and then there are people that are like, you know what, nah, I want to go and meet Chief's son.
Do you get?
Just
And I also think there's nothing wrong with that, because I feel like
No, I
the
don't.
society also makes us not want to,
The
like,
society
makes
imposes
you
on
feel
our
like you're
personal
doing something
beliefs.
wrong if you're looking for money. It's not actually, it's also
No,
not bad.
It's not. That's the standard of life you want for yourself. So
Right.
go get it by all means.
Right. So
But I don't think everybody, like, if you want the money, go for the money. Don't come and lie and say, oh, okay, you know what, I want the money, but I'm going to force myself to love this person.
right.
I'm going to force. You're going to be unhappy with money. But most people say that that's better than being happy. But there's nothing like being happy
Right.
and content. Let's just be honest. Nothing like it.
And some people believe that money can buy happiness. So
Ah.
there's also that.
So
So guys, you heard our views on this take. What's your take? What do you think? Have you dated a broke partner? And this is for
don't let's call
hey,
anybody
not broke, a growing,
Ah.
let's call it growing, right? A growing partner, because they are still in the process. So, have you dated a growing partner? What do you think about it? And I think it's also yes. Sorry, just to add, I think also, like I said, also has to do with the stage of your life you're at. If, for example, you've set your mind and said, "Oh, I want to get married at the age of 25," and someone is coming to meet you, you're 24 plus or you're 25, and someone is meeting you, and this person is literally still growing. You cannot. I don't think it will not be proper for you to want to wait and want to grow with the person.
Let me just be sipping my own drink.
That's my take though. If you have time to wait, if you're willing to wait, fine. But if you can't wait, I mean, if and this waiting is based on your personal, not even by society standards. But I mean, people just have different. Oyin is really looking at me. You're making me look like I. Anyways, yes, are you guys? You know where to get your cocktail, hot dog, snacks, grills, everything you want. Dimex bars.
This turkey I'm eyeing me. Like hash it out. Ha. Okay, no
So
problem.
guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, everything. Comments, please. We want to see your comments. Actually, what do you think about it? No insults, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.